Here at the Grove, we know the families have been suffering. I know firsthand that my family suffered. It destroyed my family.
I would selfishly believe for a long time that the only person that I was ever hurting was myself. The impact that it's made on my daughter, right? For the first 2 years of her life, she was involved in a foster family, and then when I finally got her back, I stayed sober only a short period of time to relapse again. And to this day, she still worries if I'm gonna come back home or not.
So whenever I was younger, my parents were both on drugs. I don't really remember most of my childhood just because of some of the things that were so harsh and the things that me and my brothers went through together.
They deserve to be able to heal from the pain that they've been feeling.
Oftentimes I've spoken with clients, at what point did they realize things had gotten out of control? And more often than not, the response had been when my family started telling me no.
It wasn't until I was put into a position that I could no longer run away from myself was I able to actually face the reality of what I was doing.
I woke up one morning homeless, jobless, familyless, and alone. And I thought, what am I doing with my life? And so, one day at a time, I did it. I focused on myself, I worked my steps, I worked with my sponsor, I worked with others, was able to obtain my master's in counselor education with an emphasis in addictions counseling.
I think my mom was a very selfish person, and I feel like now she's a selfless person, and she's worried about helping others. And now, my brothers come over every Friday night. We have family nights, we do Christmas together. I can talk to my mom in private. I don't have to have a state worker.
I can say that because I got sober, my daughter has a present father in her life. She is in my custody.
Not only was I able to open up the Grove, I was blessed with a daughter I adopted when she was a week old. She's changed my life.
God restores. It all comes back together. You know, a lot of the times the path is just laid before me, but I have to take certain steps in order to get there. And I can happily say today that a lot of the wrongs that I had caused my immediate family have been amended.
Never give up hope on them. They're coming back to you for support. They're coming back for you to be able to forgive them and welcome them back to the family.
With drug abuse and alcoholism, I feel like people really feel alone. And I think if me and my brothers wouldn't have been so heartwarming and welcoming to my mom, I don't think she would have gotten sober. I think she showed a lot of growth and success. I love her a lot and I'm proud of her.